Am I cut off yet?
Yep.
Hey.
Turn the radio.
Is it on? First of all, I just want to state that it is all his fault if you haven't had videos, because it is his responsibility to do this, not mine. That's what I want to say.
Yes. It's my fault. Thank God for my beautiful wife, and she lovely.
And we're talking about today. So first of all, if you want to know about me and my husband and how we are like or different. So first of all, I prefer caramel. He prefers chocolate.
See?
His is gone. Gone. Do you see this? Do you see this? Gone. And he was grabbing. Just exact. Yes. Whatever. Just gone. Like, chocolate gone. Me savoring it nicely. Take it nicely. I stirred the caramel and whipped cream around nicely. Nicely.
You see, she likes caramel. I'm caramel. And I like chocolate. And she's chocolate. Is that what we got on here to talk about today?
I don't know.
You know,
I was going to say,
we want to.
that is a way to celebrate the differences, but what did you want to say?
I wanted to say, you know, now we want to begin to start posting again more, and then.
See, I
I'm
never say that.
excited.
You know why I never say that?
Why?
It's a surefire way, because once again, this is his fault.
That's all good.
But it's a surefire way. If you start saying we're going to start doing more, just do it more.
Okay. Well,
And then that, I'm okay, but I know that's what people say. So,
maybe,
but I'm just saying, it's so easy to like.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, I'm not going to interrupt you. Continue, because I don't know what you're about to say.
I did want to identify is that we wanted to make a more concerted effort to post on our YouTube channels and our Patreon channels, because we want to be a little bit more focused on our audience than just posting
Fishing in the fishbowl.
Yeah, the difference between fishing in the fishbowl and then fishing
in the ocean.
Because we're
even a lake or
yeah,
a river. Whatever.
We're believing the universe for a bountiful harvest, and so therefore we're launching out to unfamiliar territories as it relates to our design authenticity, right? Because what we're realizing in this aspect of our life and how so important it is for us to realize who we are individually so that we can celebrate each other collectively. For years, and I'm gonna speak to this a lot more than my wife, because I feel it's my responsibility to speak it out, that in our patriarchal society, the man has held a certain place in the traditional marriage. And so therefore, in life and in the world and in circles, whether it's public or private, you know, it's you understood in how men are postured and positioned in life. And then I do believe, even in our own personal experience, and how that paradigm can allow women to sometime feel a certain way. And I know it's nothing that, you know, people can do to you because there are no victims, but it doesn't help when a society, not only a society, but a world stands behind certain paradigms to foster or get behind the male human species.
I want to say this, and I believe there are people that can be victimized. I'm just saying this because you said there are no victims. Right. Some people might disagree with that because of their own lived experiences.
Right.
But he's probably referring it to me because I don't prefer to stay. When things happen, I've had plenty of things that happen to me where I can sit in victimhood. I'm not putting it down for however long you choose to stay in victimhood. I just find that it doesn't serve me. And so I seek as much as I can and quickly as I can to say, hey, how can this teach me? What can I learn? And how can I move out of this place of where something's being done to me.
Yeah.
What can this teach me so that I'm moving beyond, this is not fair, this is done to me, to, wow, I learned this. And so I'm saying that because you said there are no victims, and I want people to hear the full context.
Thank you.
I believe that our experiences here can be used to put us in an empowered position, and that ultimately when we do that, if you're talking about people talking about, oh, get revenge and all of that, get to your empowered position. And I don't mean in a sadistic kind of way, but get to really to that empowerment and the lesson from it, and you find yourself feeling so empowered. But that's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you for saying that. I'm gonna post this on my YouTube, my personal YouTube channel too, because I want my audience to see my beautiful, luxurious, beautiful wife. This is who I celebrate life with the past 30 years plus. And I think that, posting the videos when we're together are also, it all aligns with my channel anyway.
It doesn't align with my channel.
Well, it aligns with mine because, my channel is about stopping or transitioning from stress to relaxation.
Don't be acting like I don't stress you.
Yeah, but learning to work together, it strengthens me. But anyway,
I don't mind.
We haven't.
That's a thing for us that without our boys, like one of them is home before he goes. Our baby, we only have one more. I can't believe that we're almost done, babe. Like, not in the house, but like launching, like really launching. That is like magic and miracles to me. And the sons that portaled and came through me are like my favorite people on the planet. And I just look at them like, I can't believe that I had a part in helping bring them to earth. And because we don't put or impose our beliefs directly one-to-one, like this is what we believe, y'all gotta believe, they add so much to our lives with who they are. We taught them how to speak and know how to speak in places and share their opinions from an empowered place. And so they are my favorite people. But we've had to figure out what it meant for me and him. And like you said before, there's me, Dr. Dula, there's him, Coach Jean, and then there's Eugene and Andrea. And all of those are like really legitimate things that are separate but together.
Yeah, it's on the same plane of, how I, just kind of preface the patriarchal society. We've always in our relationship chose to be different than what was always presented to us, because we met each other being authentic. I was real down to earth, authentic. She was real down to earth,
authentic. Say it the way we said it back then.
What do we say, baby? Say it.
I said, I wouldn't say it totally this way, but I would say it different. I'm gonna say how I said it, then I would say how I would say it now.
Okay.
I said, I know you selfish, and I got an attitude. That's how we said it before we were more evolved. We're more evolved now. So I would say he's very self-centric, which is beautiful, because then I get to look and say, wow, what does it mean when you like really enjoy yourself? And not like I like being by myself. I'm not talking about that. I mean, when you enjoy thinking about what something feels like to do, the
stars and planets align very heavily for me when it relates to Venus. I know what I like, or I go after.
Not just Venus, it's also for you. You have a lot in your first house that has to do with you. So when you look out at the world, you're looking at the world as like all eyes on me.
My wife is an astrologist
Astrologer.
Astrologer.
Some people say astrologist. I say astrologer.
So you make sure that you go to WeBuildLegacy.com to get your session.
Or DrDula.com, because baby, I hooked that up to
I got to take a look at it. She's
DrDula.com.
We've been on our own thing lately since the kids have been moving on, and we.
I got to finish saying how I say it differently now. So I'll say he's very self-centric. which means he can appreciate that aspect of focusing on himself. I could use more of that because I tend in the other way, almost toward martyrdom. And so I used to get really upset, like, oh, look at him. He's just enjoying. He gonna spend money on himself. He gonna da. And then creators like, well, whenever you decide to get on board and start looking out for yourself, you know, there's room for you here. It's just his natural bend to be able to think about that. With me,
but with your balance, me being so self-centric and spending everything on all the good things, where's the sacrifice?
I asked him.
Save for later?
I asked him. I said, "How do you feel?" You know, I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to do better because I told you. We said you selfish, you got attitude. Well, I prefer now to refer to myself as a very passionate person.
Yes, very
self-centric and passionate. So I have a lot of thoughts, and I like to share them. I asked him the other day. I was like, "So how did you feel when I say whatever?" He's like, "Well, I feel like when I'm sharing with you, I'm being expansive and dreaming and visioning, and you're looking at all the things that, like, I'm looking at everything that can work, and you're looking at the up." I see. Lord, I don't know if it's working with me.
If you smack one more time.
I don't know if this is working the way it's supposed to, but because what I've practiced is because I do know how it comes off. It comes off as like whatever. So I was like, well, let me practice just kind of listening. He don't want that. When I'm quiet, I was quiet for a whole week because I was going through something really intense for me, very intense. I'm quiet the whole week. Did I not talk to you? I talked to him, but I just was like, trying to just be cool. He's talking about, I said, and when I was ready to talk, because I'm mindful of my emotions, and I know when I need to give them space and to calm down, and it took a whole week. So I was just taking care of them, doing stuff, whatever, but deep conversations couldn't happen. Nothing feeling could happen. So finally I got to the place where I was like, you know, I'd like to talk to you later, whatever. And I talked for like 50 minutes. It was a week's worth. He didn't say nothing. He just sitting there. He'd take 50 minutes. No line. And then I said, but I left you alone. You didn't have to hear me say what I think. You didn't have to hear me say, what have you thought about? He said, well, I didn't like it. You didn't like it.
What did I say I didn't like?
That when I was quiet. I
didn't like it when you were quiet.
I left you alone for an entire week where
I want
you
her
were
see, and this is the same. This is what we're talking about. The title of this video is going to have something to do with caramel and chocolate.
You can do chocolate first.
Chocolate and caramel.
Since you're the man, you can do chocolate first.
Yeah, the man and the woman. You know, it's not about being patriarchal or matriarchal, but it's about being co-regents. Or how about what works for you?
No, I like that. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking about how I haven't really, I think when I first got pushed back.
I want authenticity. I married she was an electrical engineering major. You know,
he knew.
I know who I married. I married somebody that was taking over the world.
Well, why you be acting like you forget?
Oh, without me, because I'm the man.
You act like you don't remember that. Like you don't, like you met me.
There was a part of a time of our marriage when I was like, babe, I'm the man, right? Who's the man?
I'm the head though, right?
I'm the head of the house, right?
Where you getting this garbage from? Who you been hanging around?
I'm going to the men's meeting.
Okay.
I'm the man, right?
This is why this is not for my channel, because I'm trying to bring love and light on my channel.
No, I want to expose on my channel.
I'm gonna say whatever. I'm gonna be love and light on my channel. I'm like this.
Both the marriage, the single, and I want men to stand up and be real true men, and women to stand up and be real true women. So you putting this on? Will you be a legacy, or you putting it on Coach Green G? I'm putting it on both. I'm putting it on Coach Gene, and I'm also going to put it on not We Build Legacy, but our Patreon channel.
Babe, you know it's only one way men can be, only one way women can be. I don't know why you trying to buck that and fight that. Let it be. Let these people have
and
their.
You know what? I want people, both men and women, to have options. I know women that will fight tooth and nail and say, you know what? You got to manipulate your man. You got to love him, feed him, give him sex.
Listen,
he'll be all right.
I told him that it was the good church women. He thinks it's insulting. He hates it.
It's so degrading to say
that it's
your man is nothing but a belly and sex.
Babe, I know, but it's the truth.
It ain't the truth. I'm not the belly
I didn't
and
mean
sex.
it that way.
I'm a human being.
That's right. You're a human being.
I am a human being. I'm not a human doer.
Babe.
I don't just digging.
Digging.
No, I'm a human.
You ain't done that for like a decade.
I'm a human
but I try
being.
to listen. But what I'm saying is, I try to tell him.
You know, women around the world.
Gosh, he gets offended in every country we go to.
But guess what?
And he gets upset just like this.
Men around the world will talk about their wives and say, "Are they just talking? Are they just blowing air? Just let them talk. Just give them some money."
He gets.
It's not fair either way.
I know, babe.
And so what I say, I'm not even saying what my wife say, but what I say is be authentic to who you were or who you are.
Okay.
Because that's where the power comes from, individually and collectively.
Juice, I agree.
I'm just expressing my truth.
I know, babe.
Because I'm putting this on my channel. You ain't putting it on yours.
I'm not putting it on mine because
I'm speaking that the Coach Gene audience, you know, when we talk about health and wellness, and you optimizing the body's energy to be your fullest and to operate in your highest vibration, you want to be authentic.
That's right, babe. I wasn't saying.
And so if you want your body to heal, then you want to make sure that you are optimizing the way you think, the way you feel, and that's ultimately going to affect what you do. Right, so don't be around faking as a wife or faking as a husband.
I want to say something.
Because of what they like. Do what it is that you like. And they'll be accustomed to who you really are. Take the mask off your face.
Okay. Yep.
Stop self-sabotaging.
That's right, babe.
Because you're trying to please your husband or please you. Just be you. Just do you. You are a human being.
That's right, babe. You're right about it.
That's why we're sick. Because we have toxic relationships with ourselves and toxic relationships with people around us because we had a mask on and we're not being our true self. Right. Be your true self. Stop trying to be something because you think your husband is going to like this, but that's what's sabotaging the relationship. Stop trying to be a certain way for your wife because you're going to think she's going to be quiet. Be yourself. Be authentically you. Yeah, it's going to hurt when you first come out of the gate trying to be yourself because you didn't you hid around certain things that you thought would please another person. Just be you. That's what's hurting your relationship, and that's what's hurting your health. And so yes, it's going to be challenging, it's going to be difficult, but in the end it's going to serve you both when you both learn to mature and accept each other for who you are. I married a fire starter. I know I need to walk around with a fire extinguisher every now and then, but I would rather get the fire.
I was walking around just not doing it.
I want her to be, like, that smells good.
I know. Yes, sir. No. I wasn't saying it was true. Okay, what I said when I said it was true 15 minutes ago before you went on your rant was that there are many individuals, there are many men who are okay with being treated that way. If it's you F them, you feed them, you so-and-so, then they're okay with it.
Just give me mine, right?
They're okay. Yeah. And then they, in exchange, offer a woman whatever. And I was saying that there are many individuals who are okay with that relationship and that it is true that in that paradigm it can work, right? But I was saying also when I finished my research back in 2012, it wasn't as receptive then. There weren't really the relationship gurus and everything. And now most of them people that are doing the relationship guru stuff, most of those people was in their one barely out of high school and 20s and stuff. And now it's over a decade later. And I feel like it's relevant, but I do say that I haven't been I've been so busy transferring stuff from different places that I really feel like it's time to really talk about the different ways that people can show up as a power couple. I think there's a exaggerated perspective of the limitations that, I mean, it's like whenever you fight, it's like people are fighting for their limitations. I don't want it to go too much longer because it's 20 minutes.
Okay.
But
so we're going
to talk more
this.
about the archetypes. And this is research I did over a decade ago. And I think it's time for it now.
Is that why they call you Dr. Mason?
I don't know why they call me Dr.
Not just
Mason.
because you're smart, but you literally have your doctorates.
Yeah, I do.
You're smart and beautiful. And you did research before its time.
Yeah, I did.
Related to...
Even what's Black love got to do with it. The fact that we're taking these paradigms that were not ours. I brought this up because you said co-regions. And when you're talking about, you know, like if I'm educated, okay, if I'm a business owner, I got to shrink all the way down when I come home. Like, that doesn't have to be the language that you use in your relationships. It's just because it's literally what you and your partner agree to. But I don't think we should start in that right now. I think that we should just talk more about it.
So we're going to get back on another day, another time, an opportunity.
Yeah, we'll do another time.
Yeah, to be able to talk about...
different stuff.
Oh, different stuff? I like this angle that
we can angle it here, but I want you to go give me something to eat now.
Okay.
All right. Well, you all enjoy the
rest of your day.
Cross your
and
legs.
just prepare to see... I know she wants to talk about it and be about it. Instead of talking about it, be about it.
Be about it. I don't like... See, that's me and him difference. Yeah. He like to prepare people and say, this is what we're going to be doing. Let me tell you something. The quickest way to get me to not do something is to say I'm going to do it. Let me just do it, and then you can look back and say, as it turned out.
As it turned out.
As it turned out. Okay? As it turned out, this is what the plot twist was. This is what happened.
It don't matter
I don't
one way or the other to me because I'm a doer.
He's a doer.
Look,
for me,
when I say I'm going to do it, I do it.
And he'll turn the world over. For me, let me do it. Then you can look back and say, as it turned out,
she's not like one of them, the chihuahuas be barking in the yard.
No, I do.
Just let you come on in the yard. You can find out.
I do. But he backs up his stuff. But I don't want people to lock me in. No. Because if you feel funny on that day, I'm going to have to, energetically, I'm going to have to say not today.
If you're feeling froggy.
No. So he'll work through it. His energy, he's able to, no matter what, he'll go around it, whatever. Me, that's not me. So let me do the things. Let me work. Let me be this woman of action. And when you look and you see what I did, you say, oh, that's what she was doing. As it turned out. She was in the process of blah, blah, blah. We didn't know it.
As it turned out. Finish the whole story.
Don't stop there. As it turned out.
As it turns out. As it turned and as it turns.
Right. For me, you're going to be like, as it turned out, we didn't know what she was up to. She did, da-da-da. For him, he's charging ahead. As it turns out, this is what's coming, because I'm going to tell you what's coming.
Still moving forward.
And they all work well, and they can work well together. And you can be powerful together.
Yeah,
so don't you start into a new message.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, please, don't act like you be saying this to me. Look, see how he smiling like he all sweet and stuff.
I say, she don't like it, but I'll be like, yes, babe.
Yes, babe. Yes, baby. Stop saying that to me.
Sometimes that's the best thing. She smiles. I'm like, yes, baby.
Yes, babe. Don't be saying that to me.
Yes, babe.
Okay, I'm pushing the button.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.